Thank you for coming in here today, Peter. So going over your resume, you're applying for the director role that we have open, and we're really looking for someone that has in-depth experience managing direct reports. I don't see that here. Do you have any sort of experience managing direct reports?
Well, I'm a fast learner. So you don't want to say something like I just did in that video. When it gets brought up that you don't have a certain type of experience in an interview, you don't want to say that you're a fast learner. Maybe if you're just graduated college, you can pull that off. But for higher positions, you want to use a different strategy. And in this video, we're going to share with you 2 of many strategies that you can use that will make you look like $1,000,000 answering that questions. And if you would like to learn more, make sure you click the link below and you will go to a blog article with many, many, many more tips.
So the first tip is if you do have the right experience, but for some reason it doesn't look like you do, what you want to do in that case is educate them. So if they bring up the point, hey, it doesn't look like you have the right experience managing direct reports, you could say, well, actually, I do have experience with that. And then explain to them where you have that experience.
The second way is when you don't really have the experience. So in Chaz's example, you do have the experience managing direct reports. Maybe in this case, you don't. You haven't managed direct reports before. So instead, what you want to do is bring something else that has transferable skills. So you could say something like, well, you're right. So that's the first part. You want to admit that they're right. You don't want to try to fight them and try to pretend like it's not true. You just say, you're right, and don't make it a big deal. So you're right, I don't have experience managing direct reports. However, in the current role that I'm in, I'm a project manager and I'm managing cross-functional teams constantly. And in this last one, we had 10 people on the team and 5 of them I was giving direct evaluations for their manager to use in how they were in the project. So notice there, I'm doing evaluations, I'm giving the number of people that I'm managing, and it is a transferable skill over to a direct report. If you don't have something like that, you could even bring in something that's recreational, something outside of work. So you could say, well, you're right, I don't have that experience managing direct reports. However, over the last 3 years, I've been managing and leading a men's group, and we meet every single week and we build certain skills. And I evaluate and I also track how everyone is doing every single quarter. So that's helped me build skills on tracking, communicating with them of what they're doing well, where they need to improve. So that's another way that you can bring transferable skills over when you don't have the right experience.
Great. So these were just 2 tips of many tips that you can use when you get asked or accused or pointed out that you don't have an experience for a specific role.